Hey guys, what's up? Alex here, and today we are back with more F1 2013 news. This time we're going to be talking about the Classic Edition. Now I know I made a video about a month ago talking about the Classic Edition, but in this video we're going to go through all the details about the Classic Edition that you want to know, and obviously where you can pre-order it on PC and all that sort of stuff. A lot of people have been asking that. But anyway, let's get into this and talk about the content you'll get in the Classic Edition. So in the Classic Edition you'll obviously get the stuff you normally get in the game, the 2013 content and obviously the 1980s content, as well as the two tracks Brands Hatch and Jerez. But you will get the 1990s content and also two tracks Estoril and Imola that are not in the standard edition. The 6 classic cars will be driven by some iconic drivers like Alain Prost, Villeneuve, Eddie Irvine and David Coulthard, and there are more to be announced in the near future for extra drivers to be driving those cars. Now I think the idea with them is to have one of the drivers that would actually have been driving those cars, like David Coulthard in a Williams or whatever, and then you also have like an iconic car from maybe like the 70s, or sorry, a driver from the 70s that will be driving a new car. I know it's a bit of a strange concept, but it's kind of cool maybe seeing a driver that would have been around in the 70s driving a 90s car. But it's sadly down to a lot of things nowadays that you've got to get the licensing right, and it's kind of hard to obviously get drivers that aren't with us anymore. So that's what they've got to do. That they've obviously got to try and find the best way to get 2 drivers in all the cars. So in total, in the Classic Edition, you'll get 11 classic cars and 4 classic tracks, driven by many world champions. But obviously in the Standard Edition, you get 5 classic cars and 2 classic tracks. And we're going to talk about where you can pre-order the Classic Edition on PC. I'm going to leave a link in the description to this blog post by Codemasters, which goes through it all a little bit better. But you'll be able to download the Classic Edition for PC on Steam or some other digital distribution nearer the time. And I think that it's going to be able to pre-order 6 weeks before launch. So that's going to be coming out very shortly, guys. So if you want to pre-order your F1 2013 game on Steam, that's going to be coming around very shortly. So if you want to pre-order it, I'd advise you save a bit of money, because it's going to be coming around very shortly. I think it should be in about a week or so when that the sort of pre-orders for Steam open. So that's going to be good. They've also, on this blog post that I'll link it down in the description, got the minimum and recommended requirements, which is really good to see. And obviously I think a lot of people, for PC at least, would like to know that, because lots of people really want to know whether their PC is going to run it on PC, obviously due to the new consoles and everybody, maybe a lot of people I should say, switching over to the PC instead of getting a next gen console. So that link's down in the description to that blog post to go and check it out if you want to go and check it out. There's loads of stuff, not just about Classic Edition on there, and I think you might want to go and check that out. Next up, I want to talk about something you might have seen in the trailer released by Codemasters a couple of days ago. It's this clip you're going to see any second now of a classic Ferrari driving around Monaco. Now you may see this car and think, oh, this is just another 80s car, but in fact it's not. This is a 1970s Ferrari, which makes me think there's going to be DLC. Now a lot of people have pointed this out to me on Twitter, so I thought I might as well mention it for you guys. But we're going to replay it in slow motion to see what you think, and be sure to leave a comment, because I'm not 100% sure this is going to be DLC or what's happening. But I don't think this is an 80s car. This is definitely a 1970s car, and maybe we're going to be seeing DLC in F1 2013. So that's definitely something to think about, whether there's going to be extra DLC in the game, and the fact that maybe the DLC that, you know, the 90s cars, whether that's going to be available after, we don't know. I don't really know 100% sure. I haven't really seen it confirmed. I mean, I've sort of seen people hint at it, but I haven't seen the confirmation, so I'm not going to say it's confirmed if it's not confirmed. So yeah, that's all good. Now I just want to go and quickly talk about the pricing of the Classic Edition, because obviously a lot of people wondering how much more expensive is it and all that sort of stuff. Now before I tell you the prices, I want to make sure that you know that Codemasters don't set the prices for the game. It's set by the people that end up selling the games. So anyway, I'm going to look at Shop 2. This is my most reliable source, I think, and I also think Game's pretty good, but I think Shop 2 is probably the best one you're going to get this game from. Shop 2, the Classic Edition, is £54.85, and if you pre-order that now, you'll get some extra points on your Shop 2 thing or whatever, and you'll get discounts of games in the future. But also, if the game is reduced between now and release from Shop 2, they'll give you that money back into your Shop 2 account. So if they reduce it to like £45, you'll get that money in your account, and you can spend that on something else, which I think is quite cool. The Classic Edition is £37.85, and obviously that £54.85 is the same for Xbox 360 and PS3. I have pre-ordered it, so I will be playing playing the Classic Edition when it comes out, so hopefully I'm going to get some content up for you guys. But that is pretty much everything you need to know about the Classic Edition, how much it costs, how you're going to get it on PC, and also the cars and tracks that it includes, and also some other stuff on that blog you might want to go and check out. But yeah guys, thanks for watching this episode, hopefully you enjoyed it. It's been Alex, and I'm out of here. Goodbye.